All right, chat. I figure we should go through the subreddit. There's been a lot of folks posts over the past week. Let's take a look, boys. Let's take a look at the subreddit, boys. Lud on broadcast, no phone this time. I was off the phone, and part of that was because I thought that you guys would see me on TV, and if I had my phone, you would make fun of me. Part of that is because I had my bet open on my phone the entire time. Just looking at my odds, seeing if I should sell. So proud of the no phone. He is wearing the Peace Slayer jersey. Oh, yeah, I was wearing my Pussy Slayer jersey that I got for my birthday, and the guy behind me loved it. After the game ended, he said, "Can I take a picture with your jersey?" I said, "Sure." And he's like, "Peace Slayer, that's a riot." He loved that shit. Bro is Shohei's biggest fan. I am a big Shohei fan, but I also got a Yamamoto signed jersey. I don't have a Shohei signed jersey. And I had that, by the way. I did not get this after the World Series. I've had this for like a year. Only Japanese players? Hold up. I got a Blake Snell signed ball.
You and Kershaw have the same body. Interesting.
It is true. Would Ludwig care about the Dodgers if Shohei wasn't Japanese? It is highly unlikely that the streamer Ludwig Ogren would care about the Dodgers if Shohei Ohtani were not Japanese, as his support is specifically tied to Ohtani and other Japanese players like Yoshinobu Yamamoto. It's 100% true. I would not have got into baseball. 100% true. But it's also like, would you be a basketball fan if Jordan didn't exist? Like, Shohei Ohtani is going to be a once-in-a-generation funnel for people to get into the sport of baseball. Not too dissimilar from the Smash Talk getting people into Smash Bros. or Jordan getting people into basketball or whatever it is. Like, the influx of fans it's going to be a generation of people who got in. Yeah, like Caitlin Clark for the WNBA. Brother, we are talking about the greatest player to ever play the sport, who is alive at the same time.
What are your thoughts on the MLB implementing a salary cap?
Salary cap? I mean, I think it'd be dumb. I think they don't need to add a salary cap. I think they have to remove deferment. I think it's stupid. It's cheese to be able to defer a salary rather than spread it evenly. Like, that shit's kind of cheese, I think. They need a salary floor. Yeah, like there's a chart that shows you teams in the MLB and who spends the most money and who wins each year. And let me tell you, it's not always the team that wins the most. But there's also a chart that shows you the revenue MLB versus money spent. Some teams are greedy as fuck. Some teams are just greedy as absolute shit. So like this shows you their revenue and then in 2024 and then their 2025 payroll and tax. And then this is like the percent that they spend from the revenue on their payroll, right? And ideally, you want that percent to be higher than lower. Some teams are greedy as shit. Some teams are just pocketing hundreds of millions of dollars. 27% is insane. That's embarrassing. The Red Sox, I was even surprised by. They're not even spending half their money. The Yankees make so much. The Yankees do make so much. The Yankees make so much, and they're keeping so much. Yeah, I mean, the Yankees hat is probably the most sold hat in the world. It's probably number one. What did you guys say? Upvote to rage bait him. Successfully rage baited. Can this be on Google Images when you search up Ludwig? And the sky is blue. I actually believe this. Clanker nailed it. Bro, I used to rep an Angels jersey. Okay, it's so disingenuous. I used to rep an Ohtani jersey from the one Angels game I went to. You're acting like I had a Mike Trout jersey, then I threw it in the trash and I swapped to Ohtani. I also have his jersey from the Japanese national team and his jersey from the Nippon Ham Fighters. But no one brings up how I left the Nippon Ham Fighters to start watching the Dodgers. Nobody brings that up. I haven't watched the Nippon Ham Fighters in months now. Years. So you're saying you switched up twice? 3 times if you're counting. I hate Will Smith. Please, Jays, I need this. Shout out Will Smith. You did not get it, buddy. You did not get it, buddy. Sorry to say. As a Pirates fan who's sick of being tortured by the worst ownership in pro sports, I've hopped on the Dodgers bandwagon because fuck it. If the Pirates won't spend money, then I'll cheer for someone willing to. What do you mean? The Pirates literally spent 30% of their revenue on salaries. What more do you expect? You want them to spend 40? Like, what the hell are the poor owners supposed to do? The greedy players are taking money from the owners. Hashtag fuck Ludwig. Okay. Bro, the gambling epidemic is worse than you think, and it has a Kalshi ad. Okay. So I made a video talking about, I watched CoffeeZill's video and then talking about like my own experiences with prediction markets and gambling. And on the video, there's a Kalshi ad who I think is like a competitor. I've learned from this because I didn't really know about them. I only know about Polymarket and Robinhood, but they do like, I think prediction market betting. I had like 4 people who work at Kalshi hit me up. Like high up people, bro. They're like head of fucking whatever being like, yo, let me know if you want to do a Kalshi deal. We could definitely get some shit going for you on stream. Brother, to the Kalshi heads, I'm not trying to do a deal. I want out. I want out. I'm gambling because I have money in the account and because I am addicted, but I'd like to not gamble. I lose money gambling. The only reason I made any money at all is because Migiro and Will Smith went fucking crazy in Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I would be losing an incredible amount if not for that. I'm offloading my money from Robinhood. I'm not trying to do a deal. Now, if we're willing to spend, fellas, are you willing to spend like the Dodgers? I'll change it all. Let me take this right back. Let's say 20K. What are we doing, boys? One Shohei Ohtani signed Topps card. I'll change my tune. Just 20K. 20K? You're right. 25. Chill nade shot. Fuck it. Run the bag. I wouldn't blame you. You should blame me. I think it'd be totally fine to blame me, brother. I've made enough money. I've made enough money that if I were to do a gambling deal, it would be a little, I think, embarrassing. Unless I have, for some reason, lost it all. Which I've lost a good amount, but not all of it. Lud is wrong, and that is a good thing. Originally, Lud didn't want to multi-stream because he feared it would fracture the community. Yesterday, he was streaming only on Twitch due to the sponsors, so people in chat asked for YouTube, and if he knows, it wasn't online. As a YouTube watcher, thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. No, look, I think multi-streams is better for the viewer. I think it's just harder for the streamer. And you know who asked me about multi-streaming? I gave him all my thoughts on it. Was Kadril was asking about it. I'm not saying multi-streaming is like, it's never bad for the viewer. It's like always inherently better. It can be worse for the streamer. It can be. And I think I don't need to prove that. You can just look at who the biggest streamers in the world are. And I don't think any of them are multi-streamers. I don't think any of them. Speed. I think Speed stopped. I deadass think Speed started multi-streaming so he could get a contract from YouTube. I think Speed only did it for his marathon stream. Jinxie multi-streams on Vertical. I don't count Vertical. He does it on TikTok, right? Because he doesn't does he stream on, oh, he does on YouTube? I didn't know that. Okay, that one I didn't know. Speed stopped at the Dan Clancy comment. I'm almost positive Speed wanted a YouTube deal, started multi-streaming to put pressure on. I mean, I have no fucking actual clue. But it would have been a smart play if that's what he did, is to multi-stream on Twitch because he's YouTube's biggest streamer, and to get some support from YouTube, threaten leaving him, or at least fracturing his audience. X does the multi-streaming on Kick. Yeah, that's true. But like, you know, I guess I'm referencing Kai, Speed Now, Queso, but I didn't know Jinxie did it. But I think most don't. And I think there's a reason they don't. That's all I'm saying. Arrest me, officer. I think there's a reason they don't. Coots in Cutie, this is the best collab. Okay, my subreddit's been co-opted. I'll take it. She's breathtaking. Can you stand up and show and wag it for everyone? Just wag it around. What the fuck is this? Protein Shake Chudwig thinks he's a part of the team. We did it. I know what a team effort. We bled for this. I love baseball. It's been a rough year. Let this man have this. Lol, this is legit kind of sad. Nah, it was awesome, bro. Baseball has been a great thing, man. For me, at least. A nice, fun thing to sink my teeth into. What's this? I am not wrong. Give me Fanfan, bro.
Me?
Give me Fanfan all day, all night.
Me?
Fanfan
really?
Is funny as hell. She is so funny. True. And if she does not get a nomination, it's a blunder.
What?
It's a blunder. It's true.
Wait, it's so what? Oh my god.
It's true.
Wait, I actually think I'm gonna cry. What? I'm not gonna cry. Like Ludwig, I'm not even like. Okay, I'm not gonna cry, but like, it's just so cute because like I feel like okay, you know you know what's funny or like what's stupid or I don't know
that's the girl who likes high schoolers.
Adjective, but you know what's something is that like I feel like me and Ludwig haven't really done too much together even. But like, especially with my past trip to LA, was my first time like interacting with Ludwig more.
I gotta stop making women cry, bro. It's not my intent. I'm like Yugi, bro. I'm not trying to. I'm seriously trying to turn a new leaf.
Like on a more personal level and like on an off-stream level. And I thought he was really great.
Why'd she cry?
And I was like, I even commented on it. I was like, you sound so different in real life than you do on camera. And he was like, do I? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, hopefully it's not a bad thing. And I was like, no, it's a good thing. You seem like really real and genuine off camera. And I never saw him that way until fucking I went to stay with them for like 2 weeks in LA. And I was never actually sure if he even liked me or not.
I'm actually really fucking sweet in person, chat. I'm actually like really fucking sweet and nice and shit. She's saying you're low-key fake on camera. Yeah. Yes. I am here to entertain. That's my job. It's like you've walked into a Starbucks and they're like, hello, can I take your order? And you're being fake right now. It's like, no, they're just being good at their job. Their actual fucking sentence would be like, what do you want, dumbass? But they can't say that.
But he was always just so nice to me, and I was like, oh, maybe he's just really nice to me because he's a nice person. But maybe he likes me. Maybe he likes me, which I'm a little bit of a validation whore, so it does make me happy when
Ludwig making
someone likes me.
Cry.
Cry or laugh. Both. Oh my god. Anyway, W Ludwig for voting for his mistress. That's actually very kind. I guess.
It's not my.
I guess making him cheat on Cutie with me. That's a good thing.
Okay. All right. Okay. And now we have mistress accusations. Holy moly, those eyes. They're not bad. I need unbiased advice on who to vote for the next election. Squomo or Ludwin? I think Ludwin. He's never done anything wrong. Thought this was ironically posted. Thought someone ironically posted Ludwig in the local Facebook group. Okay, that's enough Reddit for today. That was enough Reddit for today. Chat, I was on the TV though. That was cool. I was on the TV. When they make the World Series video that's sold at like Dick's Sporting Goods that nobody ever buys ever, I will be in that tape. I will be in that tape.